football talk. But right now, time to switch it up a little bit. Time to have a little fun here on the show. We welcome back one of our favorites, in the case of Mo, the favorite guest of ours, from Playboy Radio as well as television and the magazine. You can follow her on twitter.com/the Andrea Lowell. We welcome in Andrea Lowell. Hey, Andrea, how you doing?
I'm doing so well. Thanks for having me back. I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for staying up. I know it's an early call for you normally.
Yeah, I've been trying to be more responsible. We're on Playboy TV now as well in the mornings. They're simulcasting our shows, not only on radio, but on Playboy networks as well. So I have to, actually look good now. So I'm trying to get well rested. So this isn't too bad for me. So, but for Mo, of course, I'll always stay up.
Oh, all right. Well, we had a little game last time we had you on the show. So this is how it works. We do it every week with a different lady. It's called GamePoints Rendez-Vous. Hit the cheesy music. All right.
Okay.
Little Kenny G.
Love that Kenny G.
Mo cracks up like a schoolgirl every time he hears it. Mo, you haven't even said hello yet.
Hi, Andrea. How you doing today?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
What are you wearing right now?
I am wearing sweatpants. What are you wearing right now?
You're always wearing sweatpants. You just switched it up.
I know, but I'm comfortable in sweatpants in studio, though.
I know. I feel you. Well, I am happy to report that I am wearing a tank top and a thong, and that is it.
All right. Well, that's acceptable. You should have seen Mo's reaction. He had his head down. He was just looking down at the floor, listening to what you were saying. And then when you said that, he looked up like, what? I swear to you.
Is that my question?
No, that's not the question.
I hope that doesn't give Mo fashion ideas.
All right. Well, here's how it works. As the listeners know, if they've heard the segment before, it's Game Points Rendezvous. Three of us ask you a question, Mo Khan, myself, and, of course, our intern, Stefano Michella, who last time you were on the show, you asked him what he looked like. He said, I'm very good looking, if you recall. So
I do recall, yeah.
All right. So here we go. And at the end of the three questions, Andrea will either ask one of us a question or pick one of us to ask her another question. So here we go.
Okay.
I will go first. Andrea, you've been on the Playboy TV on several shows. You've done a lot of work for Playboy Television. What is your favorite segment or show that you've done?
Ooh, that's a good question. And I would have to say that my favorite thing I've ever done for Playboy TV is a show we used to do called Totally Busted. It was a prank show, like a hidden camera show where we'd play these nasty/sexy, hilarious pranks on these unsuspecting guys, and we'd usually end up naked somehow. And when you bust out boobies, it's amazing what you can get guys to do. And then we do the big reveal at the end, like, oh, you're totally busted on Playboy TV. And it was seriously the funnest work I've ever had. Like, I was shocked they were actually paying me to do that. Just play pranks on unsuspecting guys and whip my boobs out. Like, what more could I ask for?
Mokan.
All right, Andrea, I know you are a passionate 49ers football fan, correct?
Yes, I am.
Now, if the Niners were to go undefeated, 16-0 this year, would you run through New Orleans, and we all know how New Orleans is with Mardi Gras and whatnot, with the Niners jersey only on your shirt, on your back, essentially?
With what only on my back?
A Niners jersey, 49ers football jersey.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Only that.
Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. I thought you knew me better than that. Well, I would start with it on, and then I...
Weak question.
Not a weak question.
Wow. You know what? Mo had an original question. If we have time, we'll get to that after.
Yes, we will.
All right, Stefano Michella, go ahead, sir.
All right. Hi, Andrea.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm ready for you.
All right. I'm ready for a laugh. I just wanted to ask you, what is the worst pickup line you have ever heard from a guy?
Oh, God, there's so many. Usually people that just... I can't give you a specific one, but it's like when they're just super cheesy, like something you've heard 1,000 times. It's so stupid, like, oh, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. Stuff like that, I think is just buy me a drink. And it's so funny because I'm, like, pretty gullible. Like, I think I'm smart, but at the same time, I'm very trusting. So when someone would say to me, like, oh, are you from Tennessee? I'd be like, no, I'm from Long Beach. And I would ruin their punchline of their come on line. And I say when it comes to the ladies, just keep it straightforward and just tell us we're pretty and you want to buy us a drink.
Yeah, that works. And don't wear sweatpants.
And, well, sweatpants are good in studio only. I hope if Mo were to take me out, he wouldn't wear sweatpants.
I wouldn't. I would not do that, Andrea.
By the way, that was his original question. Would you go out with him?
Oh, so that's...
that he actually told me before we were on air that was going to be his question, and then he switched it up.
And he switched it up.
He chickened out.
Mo, I'm disappointed. I'm not going to lie.
Well,
that was the question.
Yeah, but you're a married lady, so it's very tough to pose this question to you since you're married.
I still feel as though we could go out and have a fun time and have an interesting conversation.
I think we could have a great conversation. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, so now it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. You can pick one of us to ask a question to, or one of us to ask you another question.
I think I'm going to surprise everyone and actually say that I would like Matthew Ross to ask me another question.
Wow, I did not expect that.
I know.
That's
I wasn't
shocking.
expecting it either, but I feel like you and I haven't really connected much lately.
Yeah,
I agree.
I know. And it's kind of sad, isn't it?
It is.
I'm trying to be professional, trying to keep it straight edged, But you're right. I should have
keep it as straight edge as you'd like.
All right. Well, how about this then? You once told me that you are related to the folks that founded the town Lowell, Massachusetts, correct?
Yes, I come from Francis Cabot Lowell, and all that industrialization, all that stuff is my family. Yeah.
Wow. Now, of course, the movie The Fighter takes place there, right? Mickey Ward's story with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale playing his half brother. Did you see that movie, and what were your thoughts on it, and your relatives' thoughts on that movie?
Well, I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I thought it was done fantastically, and it's kind of sad at how kind of ghetto it's become, because I know that's not what my ancestors probably had in mind. But every town has its ups and downs. I mean, even places like Detroit are on the upswing. Everyone's trying to better themselves. I thought the movie was great. My family, we haven't really talked about it. I don't know if that's something like my mom would really want to go see, but I'll bring it up at Christmas. We'll see what happens.
All right. Fair enough. Now, you got to get some sleep, Andrea. This is, you got to get your beauty sleep being on television now.
I know. I got to get that beauty rest, that's for sure.
Well, thank you very much for coming on the show. Mo's very disappointed. He thought this was in the bag. He really thought it was in the bag.
Matt Ross should never win this.
It's in the sweatpants.
It is. It definitely is.
And I can't wait to come up there Sunday and see you guys very soon. I'd like to do this in studio.
Well, I'll tell you, Andrea, there's one of two ways where we can hang out. One, you can come all the way to Montreal. That's certainly a possibility. Or two, I've been given permission for my 35th birthday to go to Vegas in the spring.
Ooh, that could be dangerous. But as you know, because we've partied together, partying with me is always a wild, fun, crazy time.
Yeah, but you're older now, though.
Older? I'm in my 20s.
You're pretty. You're pretty, and you're gorgeous. All right.
All right.
Oh, well, thank you. Would you like to buy me a drink, Mo?
Absolutely, I'll buy you a drink, or two, or three.
The only problem is his wallet doesn't fit in his sweatpants,
Oh,
Andrea.
please.
All right.
Well, Matt, you can explain to Mo that I always pay anyway.
Right. Yes. Right.
I'm like the perfect date.
All right. I'll leave you on that. Andrea, thank you so much for indulging us once again. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Have a good rest of the week.
Thanks for having me. I'll talk to you guys soon.